Alright, hello YouTube and welcome to another Garry Smart Map Show-Off, and I'm playing with Mr. Dating.
Hello!
So today, we are taking a look at the GM range B1 V2.
Indeed.
Yes, so, I will start by telling you a little bit. This is not a pretty map. This is a very practical map.
Indeed.
And well, there's plenty. What I think it's good for, there's plenty of space to build on. You know, good flat surfaces. That's a really plus in this one. And plus, it's pretty fun to be able to travel around these mountains and stuff. You know, in a car you, for example, made. So yeah,
it's pretty cool. But like, the map is meant for flying. Definitely, you got all these natural bridges you can fly under, all the airstrip for helicopters and for planes, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, a thing I noticed, I think it's also made for cars, because all those bridges actually connect, so you can sort of like drive around in a little,
yeah, indeed.
Make a little race or something, I don't know. The skybox is really large. It's pretty high.
Maybe, I think it's one of the highest one I've ever seen, really, literally.
I actually think we had a map back in the days where you could, it's basically that high, because when you started to go this high, yeah, the map started messing up, yeah.
You can see what's going on.
The rendering distance is actually further. Or
yeah.
The skybox is further than the rendering distance, so that's pretty cool. One thing that I do dislike about the map is that he didn't even bother making a skybox.
No.
Like
yeah.
around the map.
Like the map have these awful, ugly looking edges.
Yeah.
They're not that pretty.
So that gives you the feeling that you're not
correct. But you can I can see the practical use, like for flying. VAC is definitely difficult to see where the edge of the map is, so that's very nice. But maybe I think he could have done it another way to make it a bit more prettier looking.
You could have made mountains around the edges or something. So that's the thing I don't like.
Yep.
Ah, sorry, I'm a little sick right now. We also have water, which I think is cool. So you basically have the three elements in Gmod that I like to talk about: flying, sailing, and driving.
Yeah.
All those are presented. So I like that. And well, there's a little bit of housing. It's not a lot. You can find some random houses around, right? Indeed.
But as you said, boss, like the edges of the map you can see is it's not very detailed. It's not pretty. It's like just somebody took a saw and just cut a piece out. Like if you come to the middle, you can see it's just one straight cut.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, it adds to the simplicity, the simpleness of the map, which is nice if you're going to build stuff, because it's very simple to look around. But for driving and using your stuff, the scenery is not that pretty looking at.
Nah, he didn't even bother putting trees. But hey, it's a cool map and it's very practical. That's what I would say. So, Mr. Dating, what would you rate this map?
Well, for people who really want to fly in helicopters and planes, this is a map which I can recommend a lot, because the map is made for flying and such. But I will give it, nevertheless, maybe 3.5 or 4 stars.
3.5 out of 4. That's a funny scale.
No, 3.5 or 4.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 3.5 out of 4. I was like, hey, what?
Hey, I invented a new scale. Didn't you hear about it? It's called the Mr. Dating scale.
Oh, I just landed on you.
Oh, really?
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
Oh, okay. That was a little sidetrack there. Anyway, continue.
That was basically it. What about you? What's your rating?
Okay, so I would rate it 3 out of 5 stars. That's basically because some maps, they're funny because you can build. Other maps are funny because they're pretty looking. This one is definitely one of those maps that, well, it's good at being a building map, basically. But I miss some scenery. Seriously, it's not a very pretty map. That's really what I have. That's really what's pulling this down. So if you want to drive, there's nothing pretty to look at, and if you want to fly, well, there's nothing pretty to look at, really. But that's the only thing. That's the details I miss.
Yeah.
So 3 out of 5 stars.
Okay. Very nice.
So we do miss one thing, though.
Indeed.
Mr. Dating.
Boss.
It's the end.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was